back
Okay.
soon.
I know where it is now. It has to do with that spot on the Elucent Hollow's 18th floor. You know, those two spots I marked ages ago about the holes? Yeah, apparently I didn't examine them well enough. So now I have to actually, you know, go over to them. So let's take care of that.
Time to switch gears.
Is that?
Okay, 3 holes. Left and right are both caved in. Middle contains a small hollow. Peering through the middle, you see a nest of something that's been messily devoured. It's easy to deduce a monster lives here, but the creature itself is nowhere to be seen. Nothing else in the hole. I basically had to examine both of them. I might have died in the process last time.
Is that?
Left and right, middle extends further inward. And I believe that's it. Use one of my threads. I should now have a quest.
Make yourself at home. Which would
Yeah.
you like to tackle?
See? I guess I died and didn't examine them more than once.
This one?
Again, on that request, thank you. This one came from the prospectors for mining riches in the Elucent Hollows. When the requester reached the 18th floor, he was ambushed by lizard monsters. Thanks to the adventurers he'd hired as bodyguards, he escaped with his life. He had to leave everything behind to flee, however. He wants to recoup his losses. That's why it's your job to slay these saurians. Monsters are one thing, but these bipedal reptoids are fully equipped with weaponry. They're more than just mindless animals. They're intelligent enough to wield tools, and I assume they plan out a raid. If we leave them be, more people could fall prey to their guerrilla tactics. For the requester's sake, go on your own and please deal with these saurians on the 18th
Off you
floor.
go,
The
then.
nest should be somewhere in the southwest of 18th floor. It's a stronghold.
What'll it be?
So basically, where the southwest. So yeah. Oh, I didn't get that chest. I do need to go back and get all the chests for the 100% anyways.
Can't wait to see what you can do.
Just buy another thread.
Good to
just so I
see.
don't
What'll
forget.
it be? What'll it be?
Because knowing my luck, I will
Deal.
forget one of these times.
What'll it be? Thank you. Come again.
And after I do because it's 2 quests that I have to do, and they probably have the rest of the monsters that I'm missing. Then we can go. Then I can go grind all my party members up to 99 and all that fun stuff, and then we will be final boss time.
I see something.
If you're breaking the lair of the violent reptoids should be here. As you're about to make your next move, you see a pair of piercing eyes glaring at you. The lizard monsters inside the nest have already noticed your approach. At this point, they can attack at any given moment. All you have to do is intercept the saurians and emerge deeper inside the lair. Yet, before you lies not 1 but 3 nesting holes. You have to predict which of these holes the monsters are going to appear from. Choose wrong and they'll surely gain the upper hand. Now that you weighed your options, it's time to the middle. From the middle, you turn to the center and draw your weapons. A moment later, they launch towards you with flowers for work. But because you predicted which hole they jump from, you enter the battle with the upper hand, prepared to fight.
Time to switch
Is it
gears.
just the middle hole on both of them or something?
Come at me, bruh.
This should do. You will be eliminated.
Easy as pie.
There's something that lasts as saurians, you take a moment to catch your breath. Remain vigilant in case more are coming, but eventually you should sheathe your weapons. When you previously traversed this floor, however, you recall seeing another nest. Unless you take care of that layer as well, the request cannot be considered complete. After checking your map, you begin searching for the remaining reptoids.
Is that?
Predictions are correct. The layer of the violent reptoid should be here. As you're about to make your next move, you see a pair of piercing eyes glaring at you. On the nest, they already notice your approach. At this point, they get attacked at any given moment. If you accept, yeah, the same thing. I'm pretty sure it said that it was the middle again. They're emerging from the right hole. I thought they said the other ones were caved in. Oh well, whatever. Only Faden has to worry about that shit.
Don't worry. You will be eliminated. Take no prisoners.
You don't underestimate us.
Okay, those are different types, but oh well. You're slaying the last of the Saurians, you take a moment to catch your breath. You remain vigilant in case more are coming, but eventually you see the weapons. The last of the Saurians rampaging through the 18th floor have been eliminated. Other remains of the report back at the tavern. Okay, let's go get that one thing I saw earlier. This thing. Because why not? No, please. That's just to make sure that they don't burrow underground. It's more annoying.
Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners.
Easy as pie.
Oh, okay, Soma Prime. I'm all about that. Hell yeah.
Good to see. What are you selling? What are you selling? Anything else? Thank you. Come again.
Make yourself at home. Which would you like to tackle? What'll it be? Which will it be? Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm relieved to see you've safely slain those reptoids. Now that the requester has been avenged and 18th floor is once again safe to mine. At least as safe as it's ever been. It's a win-win for everyone. Well, except for the Saurians. Thanks for taking care of them.
Well done.
Now then, I should reward you for all your hard work. Good job as always.
What'll it be?
Oops. And we should have another one.
This one?
Ooh, silver ingot. I want that. Remember when those lizard monsters were wrecking havoc through the fourth stratum? Thanks to your hard work on that job, the Saurians were cleared out of the 18th floor. But since then, a more powerful reptoid has appeared on the 19th floor. Seems to be their boss. This lizard monster is attacking anyone who even sets foot on the 19th floor. Left to its own devices, it might become a threat to Aegis Shield itself. That won't do. And that's where you come in. Please slay the Saurian leader raising hell around the 19th floor. Once you take out their boss, the reptoid's rampage should be stopped once and for all.
Hang in
So
there.
the 19th floor is teeming with lizard monsters and emboldened by their boss, so be careful. Okay. I actually don't know where they are on that floor.
Can't wait to see what you can do.
Good to see ya.
Buy another thread.
Deal.
Always
What'll
nice
it
to
be?
have two.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, what do you want to say? How can I be? I hope to see you back soon.
19th, okay. 19th, yeah, oh. Okay, they're not on that side, so... okay, they shouldn't be on that side, I'd imagine. I just look at that as like, oh, right, yeah, that. 190th floor, you realize the beautiful scenery of the Crystal Cavern has been ruined. There's wanting carnage everywhere you look. The request briefing suggested it has to be the work of the boss monster leading the other lizards. There's no telling where the leader is, but if you keep taking out its minions, it's bound to show up sooner or later. Although anything could appear at any time, you resolve to end the Saurian menace. Now begin your quest to... yeah. Okay, in other words, if I just keep running around constantly, I'll bump into it sooner or later, right? It's probably just, there's just Saurians all over this floor, probably. Would be my guess.
Excuse me. You will be eliminated. Initiating offense. Out of my sight. That was an easy victory.
So I guess I just keep running around until it shows up. Because it's probably not in a very specific spot here. And I'd rather not have to fight, get the dogs riled up if I can help it.
going.
As you clear another wave of reptoids, a huge crystal suddenly rolls in front of you. Based on the other crystals you've seen on this floor, this should fetch a high price. If you take it back to the city and sell it, there's nothing stopping you from picking this crystal. Getting a bad vibe from the crystal, you decide to leave it be. Just as you're about to turn and head somewhere else, a big monster jumps down from above. The bipedal reptoid picks up the crystal and glares at you with an aggravated growl, and crushes the crystal within its fist. Works itself up into a rage and strikes its hammer on the ground threateningly. Such obvious malice, there's no doubt that this is the boss of the lizard monsters. Apparently the crystal was just a decoy to lure you into letting your guard down. And if that's true, then a monster can set traps that's sure to cause more casualties. So grab your weapons and prepare for a knockdown, drag-out battle to end the lizard monster menace.
Yes,
I'll probably die in 1 minute. Nope. Nice.
That was an easy victory.
After you land the final blow on the Sorry, and it falls lifelessly to the ground with a thud. The crystal caverns echo of sounds of other lizard monsters scurrying away. Before long, the noise has faded entirely. Lucent Halls is peaceful once more. No longer will the forest surrounds flora and fauna be hurt by any rampaging reptoids. And that completes the request. Now you can head to the tavern and report your victory with pride. Yay.
Good to see ya. Thank you. Come again.
Make yourself at home. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. You truly did well for taking care of those crazy lizard monsters. The delicate balance of Yggdrasil's ecosystem has been restored, now that the reptoids aren't rampaging.
You're doing well.
Here you go. This is your reward. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get lots of rest before embarking on your next excursion.
What'll it
And
be?
that should have been the last quest. All quests, yep. All quests are completed. So now I gotta get the rest of the monsters, which also includes the final boss. And whatever FOEs I haven't beaten up. Materials. So I have to get every single drop and stuff. Again, probably from FOEs and final boss. Drawn over half the labyrinth maps. Okay. Okay, so there's one of those for that too, so I just need to fill in all the maps. That's easy enough. This is probably just the final boss in general. And treasure boxes. Which I believe when I saw the map for the for that other floor, there was no actual other treasure boxes around there. So I'm fine on, so that's not a problem. But there's probably some on some other floors I completely and utterly missed, so we'll figure that out in a moment. Alright then.
Hail and well met. I hope to see you back soon.
Okay, so I've actually tried this boss a couple of times already. Mostly just as a case of test out a couple of builds on my parties just to see what works and what I need to deal with. Since, you know, just reading what the boss does is not really enough for me to get a good handle on how it works. So I ended up just going with this party, which just so happens to be just the characters that actually come from Arcania, so I think that actually suits it quite well. Anyways, Sigmund's full-blown on chains, specifically freeze, because every character on this party can use ice skills. With this being the big reason, because you need a lot of AoE for this boss. Freya, not really too much different from what she has aside from wilting, maxed out, frigid, toxic, etc. Yuri is the Elemancer spec now. Where he has that going for him. Mostly for Hailstorm, cutting costs can be nice too. He's mostly going to be spamming this the entire fight. Magic, which increases damage after attacking after another ally's in face attack, which will always happen. Lucia is mostly this. He also has a few other skills that's to deal with a very specific annoying part that's resistant to elemental damage and is in the back row. and as well as constantly healing the party. Busha, same thing. Hers is mostly, it doesn't matter what level these things are. She's mostly using Hail, Dance Oracle, and the other stuff is mostly just to help healing with the party. Anyways, and if you're wondering, yes, this party can actually kill the boss because I've done it when I wasn't recording. I just did a test. I did a test run on the boss, and then I killed it. And every single time I've tried recording this boss, I've gotten bad RNG. You'll understand when we get to the boss and I actually explain some things that it does. Because honestly, I don't find this boss to be terribly difficult outside of 2 very specific moves it does. Because it's a case of, yeah, if I'm counting how long it took me to beat it with just testing out other parties, it was a typical, I did it on the 3rd try. And I've already done like 4 tries, 3 or 4 tries on this party after the succeeding run and just getting bad RNG. Again, because this boss has some very specific moves that actually makes it a pain in the ass. I need to remember to use Hawk Whistle and Hound Whistle. That's how I'll keep my party constantly healing each other. Alright, Pancake. Static and buzzing renders you momentarily blind and deaf as your senses adapt to the powerful presence emanating past the door. If you wish to continue, then you must do so with the courage and resolve to face the most powerful monstrosity in the known universe. Through the static at the corners of your vision, an apparition materializes before your eyes. Everything about the entity in front of you is foreign, unknowable, and frightening. So far, however, it has made no signs of movement. As you find yourself petrified by mortal fear, Arkan grits her teeth and manages to mutter. Killed Karhana, the Star Devourer. It destroyed the fleet. Killed my people. She attempts to say something else, but her words fade away in static. Perhaps now that Arkan is face to face with the thing that destroyed her people, the weight of her loss has finally hit her. You've never seen her trembling like this. It's clear, however, the monstrosity neither knows nor cares for the pain in Arkan's heart. This eater of worlds lives only to feed its hunger. All you know is that the Star Devourer must be stopped, no matter the cost. For the people of Earth, you steel your nerves. For the Arkan, you take your weapons in hand. For your guild, the fire blazes in your hearts. Now it's time to live up to your own legend, and by securing a future for your world and Arkan's, let the final battle begin. Okay, yeah, we can actually... You actually have to initiate the fight. Okay, I'm pretty sure my party's good. Okay. So first things first, we need to move Yuri to the front for a couple turns because we're going to try to stall buff the party. So basically, what the boss, as you can see, the boss has several parts, which is its whole gimmick. The main body doesn't actually attack; it's its parts that do all the work. However, its main body has one thing it can do. If all the parts are present, it will use a skill called Full Burst, which will do 15 instances of almighty damage. Random target. Pretty much that just kills my entire party, more or less. The ways to prevent it are either disable the boss, use Aegis Shield from Busha or Reika, or what was the last one? Oh, or destroy one of the parts. Now, as for if you use the thing for destroying, if you use Aegis Shield, the main problem with that is you basically lose your entire burst gauge. But when it does that, it does destroy all of its parts, so you get to fight the boss without having to deal with that for a few turns. Anyways, we're going Black Mist to lower its ailments. We'll do it on everybody except Fury because it's a 4-turn person. You'll be using Chain Plus. She'll be using Wilting Miasma to lower its ailments some more. Gary will use Amplifier to increase everybody's elemental damage on on the line. And these two will be using Sleep Gas to try to stop the boss from doing anything, because it doesn't really have much resistance to sleep. Okay. It's the first turn.
All right.
Don't underestimate.
Here I come.
Yeah, that's the important part. Alright. Now he has to chain all. She will use wilting again. He'll use Amplifier again to buff up everybody again. Lucia has nothing to do this turn. And she will use Hail Prayer.
Don't underestimate. Is this okay?
Once you wake it up. That's the only problem with the animals. They can hit the boss and wake it back up. Okay, anyways. Time for Chain Freeze. Frigid Reap. Hailstorm. Ice Peck. Dance Oracle. And now the boss is going to start attacking me. Okay. As you can see, yeah, that was the first turn. Okay, now then. Oh, right, I need to move Yuri back to the back. That was our first turn. We did it pretty hefty amount of damage to it just for the north. I'm actually surprised it only regenerated one arm. So the boss only regenerates its body parts. If you do more than 10% damage, it will regenerate an extra arm body part, which is why I'm kind of surprised it didn't. But maybe that was because I put it to sleep and stuff, or it already had all its parts beforehand. Don't know. Anyways, what we need him to do is chain all again. That'll basically be what he's going to be doing pretty much the entire fight. I'm gonna have her do Toxic to try to get more damage on the boss. We're not going to be able to deal too much damage to the hand. That hand is not the one that I hate, so that should be manageable. So we're going to actually do Focus so I can deal more damage to the actual boss. She will lower the boss's physical damage, and she will prayer. Okay, good. It got poisoned. Okay, that's the one I'm most worried about. Okay, now it's regenerating a lot of parts. The reason... Okay, so... Yeah, it's past 60%. So, all these parts actually have specific moves that they do. And they have a set pattern of the 3 moves that they each have. But once the boss reaches below 60%, they randomly pick which moves of theirs they do, though they won't use the same one twice in a row. The reason why I don't like Mr. Agile Sword over there is because it has a move called Parry, which nullifies all your physical attacks, which means that Sigmund won't be do any damage This is exactly why why some of my extra runs failed. Specifically because of that. Also, it has another body part that does the same thing except with elemental damage. Again, chains count as both. So it just nullifies both of them. Okay, so Rigid Reap. He's good, so we're actually gonna Chain Blast.
I'll go.
Because I might be able to arm bind it. That way, it will not actually do that stupid ass attack that I hate. Because if it does that, that's gonna basically waste a lot of turns. Make it more difficult to kill this boss. Okay, so and Oracle.
This is it. I'll finish it.
Good. So the body parts that it regenerates is based on how many, is based on whether it's bound or not, so chain all again. Oh wow, it's already that far down, jeez. I'm not gonna take any risks by trying to go super full damage. Oh, got him! Nice! Nice! Yay, thank you. Okay, cause like I said, yeah, that arm could just spam parry, and if it gets the bomb thing back, it can spam the one that makes it immune to magic, and it can. There's nothing stopping the boss from alternating between those two, which is what happened to me twice. After what feels like hours spent dodging the Star Devourer's relentless attacks and striking at its openings, the monstrosity finally wavers. Star Devourer collapses to the ground. After quivering for a few intense moments, it finally stops moving and at last falls silent. You did it! You destroyed the Eater of Worlds! Your party erupts in uproarious cheers as you embrace and congratulate one another for this epic feat of bravery. Arkin, who had been watching the battle, steps forward and gives a flourishing bow. Incredible. Guild Corhana truly is the stuff of legends. To be honest, I doubted any of us would live to see this moment. Yet here we are, in front of the fallen Star Devourer, standing victorious. When I first came to Earth, I never dreamed humanity could grow so mighty to put the Ark to shame. My imagination was lacking. There's a cheerfulness and a sense of relief, the alien's face you've never seen before. You realize that the Arkan doesn't see you as equals now, but honestly looks up to you. She is proud to have seen you come so far. There's more that I must convey to you. Thank you for defeating the Star Devourer, from the bottom of my heart, as humans say. My people will be able to meet our ancestors and the stars with pride, Arkan mutters as she turns her gaze to the heaven with misty eyes. A moment later, she returns her gaze to you before walking further into the chamber. You follow her into the cosmic corridor. This is the exit Guild Corhana, the space that connects your world to the one I must now protect. I'd be lying if I said I'm not sad to leave Earth after all these years. But my duty there is finally finished. In that regard, moving on instills me with an overflowing sense of serenity. That is why I've decided not to stop here, but to keep going, to wherever I am needed. Turning your gaze back toward you, Arkan offers her hand with a smile. Well then, Guild Corhana, let's go to the next planet, our new home, together. It is your choice whether to take the Arkan's hand to journey to a new world, or return to Arcania after seeing her off. After all, you're mythical adventurers now. You are free to choose your own destinies. Save clear game. Yeah. I do like how that music actually uses the music from the opening crawl for Etrian Odyssey 1 right there. Okay, anyways, that's not everything. Load back in.
Oh, welcome back!
Okay,
Oh, girls gotta make a living.
so, first off, let's
Good to see
sell
ya.
that thing that we just got.
You got yourself. Check out my new wares.
Now we got the Amino Habakiri,
What are you selling?
which we're not gonna get because
Anything what'll
I
it
can
be?
probably afford it. No, I can't actually. Sonic Mirage. Oh yeah, you know the typical. This is the katana you always get whenever you kill the the final boss, kind of thing. But the previous game was the Aegis Shield equipment.
Anything else? Thank you.
We're done
Come again.
there. Now then, let's swap in my
it's you.
other guild members just in case.
What will you do?
Whoops.
Very well then.
Okay, let's swap them back in normally. There we go.
I expect great things from you.
Now then, first things first, go back to the 6th stratum real quick. Well, I actually just want to map out that last corridor, that's all. Just as the last little thing to do. Same spot, okay. There we go. No other silly things? Okay. Going here doesn't really matter. Okay. So we're done here. Let's do a thread back because I don't want it, because otherwise I have to walk all the way back. Thankfully I remembered to actually buy some. Anyways, as a quick check, my guild card should be complete. Well, let's take a look at the Monsters Codex. There's the Star Devourer. No strategy I've heard of that works on it is petrifying it with a necromancer. With that type of stuff. Right, yeah, that thing I had to use it formaldehyde because its conditional drop is put it to sleep. So yeah, no. Let's see. So all that's left. Oh, I forgot what exactly I opened that up for. Guild card, which should be complete now. Make it reach. Slaying at the apex. All of her treasure quests. Wait, over half? What? Over half? Oh, logging. Right. I had to turn them in first. Okay, that explains that. I was a little worried for a second there. Thought I might have missed something.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. Well done.
Force maps are already complete.
Which
Yep.
will you register?
Monsters.
Well done.
That was the Monstrous Codex. Shouldn't have expected anything less from the Kurohana Guild. To commemorate such a wonderful accomplishment, I want you to have this.
Which will you register?
I mean, I guess that helps to get the last the last items, I suppose.
Well done. Which will you register? Hello.
Your job is to explore the unknown. That means you'll be leaving for new lands.
What would you like to do?
Oh no, did I miss something? Oh no, what did I miss? Because I actually tried planning to have everything done right in this one go. Oh, where's quartz? It's some random They're probably like mining drops or something stupid like that. Oh no. Okay. Guess I gotta go do that, then I can actually finish up the game. Gotcha. Okay. Alright.
Good to see ya.
It took a bit, but yes, I got the 2 drops.
You got
I
yourself
was
a deal.
missing 2 chop points. It was these 2. These were all that I was missing.
Check out my new wares. What are you selling?
Make yourself shit. Is
What'll
that
it be?
What Adric had? No. Well, magic defense, sure. Instant kill resist. Well, that could have been nice much earlier. Okay, that should have been the last of it. Keyword should have. I don't think I missed anything. And my dad would be very sad. Yep, okay, that was it. Fantastic. That's 100% complete.
Thank you. Come again.
Alright, let's report that to the council hall.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. Well done.
The Iron Compendium is now complete. I suppose I've expected nothing less from the Kurohana Guild. To commemorate such a wonderful accomplishment, I want you to have this. Ooh, oh, that would have been so nice a while back. But wait, no, that's kind of pointless considering how you need the drop from the final boss. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I could make the katana and just max it out, but there's not much else I could do with that.
Magnificent. You've successfully scaled Yggdrasil and discovered all of the labyrinth's secrets. I can only imagine the hardships you endured to accomplish such an impressive feat. As a reward for all your hard work, I present to you the Crown of Arcania. The Arcania City Council officials recognize your heroism with this symbol. Take it with you as you journey to new lands. I'm sure rumors of your exploits will find their way back to this city, no matter where you go. There's no need for you to rush off right away, however. Please, rest. Enjoy yourselves for the night. I will personally prepare you all meals. No need to be modest. It is merely a token of my gratitude and a means for me to celebrate our friendship.
No. There's not much left of the cards, is there? Okay, there we go. Okay, yep. Alright, that is it for Etrian Odyssey 5. Next time we should be Nexus. But in the meantime, it's only July 23rd, and I have a lot of writing to do. Later!